This book is called Coyote Christmas. It's a story by Tom Robertson, and the art is by John Room.
On the day before Christmas, a cowboy homebound rode into the desert on a horse called Brown. He had long ago left his family behind as he searched for their fortune in an old desert mine. Now the gold in his pocket felt more like stone. As he read his son's letter, "Daddy, please come home," the cowboy had promised he'll be back Christmas Day, but the snow in the mountains now stood in his way.
The dust devil swirled and the sand stung his face beneath the great spirals that rose in his place. The cold came on sudden in the still desert air. The cowboy wished for home instead of being out there. As the last rays of sunlight played out on the spire, he tied up Old Brown and made a tumbleweed fire.
He wrapped up in a blanket to keep out the chill. The horse gave a shudder, and the night grew still. "Merry Christmas," he said softly to the horse he called Brown, and the cowboy dozed off asleep on the ground. He dreamed of the family that he held so dear, and feared he'd not to see them at Christmas this year. Old Brown flopped his eyelids and wheeled a snore as he slept like the cowboy for a moment or more.
And then, all of a sudden, a great howl came. The cowboy jumped up, for the desert had changed. The moon had risen in the eastern sky, and the desert howled with a coyote cry. The coyotes skate and skied. They sled and slipped. They had a belly giggle as one of them flipped.
The coyotes sang and the coyotes danced, and the coyotes pranced around in the cowboy pants. And the cowboy wondered, could it be possible that at Christmas here, coyotes dressed just like me? They all wore tall hats and boots and spurs, and bright navy dresses for the coyote girls. A coyote named Indy rode on along, as another named Belle sang a coyote song.
The fiddler played loud and howled at the moon, and the coyotes sang carols, almost in tune. They all looked so funny that they tickled Old Brown, and he snorted horse giggles with a whinny snicker sound.
After the music, the time began right to decorate the cactus with bright Christmas lights.
Up on the slopes, coyotes whizzed by, patrolling the mesa, scanning the sky. The ski patrol searched, looking all through the night. The howled, "Hooray!" Santa Claus wasn't in sight.
And the Coyote Santa, dressed in red and white, whistled down from Mesa holding his light. And to the children he gave coyote presents galore, bright-colored rocks, cactus, candy, and more. For the coyote boys there were lassos and spurs, with corn-husk dolls for the coyote girls.
And a coyote chieftain in a feathered headdress had a howl of a chuckle as he watched the night fest. And 3 wise coyotes in their pink Cadillac spotted a star and followed it back.